What's up?
Hello.
Howdy.
It is Monday night once again.
Live from here. It's Monday night.
Right. If you do not see the red live button at the top, that means you're watching the replay. As always, please feel free to hashtag replay. We'd love to get the views, the likes, the comments, your input, thoughts, ideas,
Emojis?
and your prayer requests, of course.
Sure.
As always, give us your prayer requests and we will write them down and pray for you during the week. And I'm going to share the live real quick while we wait for people to hop on. Okay. Share to the group. Religiously connected.
Share to the group. La la la.
Oh, and in
share to the group. La 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 la. What's up?
In the comments, I'm going to link or pin the link to our group page.
Right.
When you first join the live, it should come up with the link to our website.
Oh, Lord. You got some schmuck making noises on your computer, honey.
It should, when you first jump on the live, it should have a link to our website. And in the comments, I'm going to pin. Oh, I gotta go get the link for it. I think this is right. Nope, that's the VIP one. Nope, that's our actual website. Let's see.
Did you pin something?
Not yet.
Okay, well then I think somebody's here.
Okay, hold on just a sec.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh.
I see movement in the comments. Sweet.
Hey, Sarah. How are you?
Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome.
How's it going?
Double, double. Happy Monday, guys. Hope you all had a great holiday.
How was your weekend, Sarah? On prayers for her husband.
Yeah.
Got you down for your prayers, by the way. Let's see. So what is the date today?
The 19th.
I don't even know the date.
It's all good. We've been busy. Like Christy has been working like crazy on our upcoming website that we're excited to get up and going. We've been working on it. We've been growing and getting ready for it. Well, we got a lot of things we're growing and getting ready for. It's what I'm getting at.
Sarah. Okay. I gotta start writing down the prayer requests myself.
Right.
Again. I'm kind of slow.
Is your husband still fighting the sickies?
As good as it can get. Hubby is in the hospital and I worked.
Man.
Yeah, that sucks. Hello, how are you? Hello, Hope, how are you? How was your weekend?
How's it going?
Continue prayers for Meg and her family. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hubby has is it myelitis or myelitis? Myelitis? It's an infection in the bones.
Oof.
Yeah. That sounds really horrible.
Right? I mean, I know about infections because of my sinuses, but yeah.
Right? Yeah, infections can be really nasty. Yeah. They really can, honestly.
Yeah.
Hello, weekend was good. And yours? Our weekend was really good.
I'm getting spoiled with
It
all
was-
this time off.
It was a
is so good.
fantastic weekend.
Really was. Yeah. Working on the house, our marriage, spending time, our family, and
Working on
spending
our
time
business,
together.
everything. We did so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did so much.
You know, but it's really cool. Like, somehow the work still feels like
Hey,
rest.
hey, Jeffrey, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
How was your
There's my
weekend?
cousin. How you doing?
Hello, Shannon. How are you? How was your weekend?
Sarah,
How was everybody's weekend?
Sarah, we know you didn't appreciate the game, but Jeffrey, I know you did. So,
The Seahawks?
I credit where it's due, man. What's left of the Niners came limping in, and they gave up a good fight.
Right?
Um,
Hubby has almost died on me because of
Wow.
this, so I literally just want to be there with him, right?
right?
That sounds horrible.
It does.
That sounds very horrible. You definitely got our prayers. We'll be praying about that every day. Keep us posted on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know. It's probably towards the beginning of 2025, something when we lost paparazzi and all that. Somewhere along the way, things shifted,
Right?
and somehow, like, we work so much more and harder than we ever used to, yet we have so much more downtime than we ever used to,
Right?
and somehow we're less tired than we ever used to be. I don't. It's a really amazing dynamic.
Right. Sarah says, I already knew my team was going to lose.
I mean,
That sucks.
I think we all did, but I don't think anybody saw them scoring 9 points in 2 games. That was brutal.
Right. Jeffrey says, weekends are for people who work. Yep. Go Hawks. That's awesome. Someday.
In a perpetual state of Saturday.
Yeah, right.
Um,
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's.
This better work this time, Ayana. Hey, Ayana, how's it
Hey.
going?
There's our daughter.
How's your day going today?
How'd the cleanup crew work?
Yeah. Right?
It's rough getting stuck playing clean house on the really nice sunny days.
Right.
It can be tough.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So today, our topic is values. Values and what they mean to you is what the topic is. And I'm also going to put a challenge in the group. I'll make a post for you to create your own fingerprint into the values that you can follow in your life. I created mine.
I'm really proud of you for being able to do it so quick.
It's posted on the website in our blogs. I made the blog tonight and it's posted in the website. So if you go to the website and go to our blog section, mine is there. But I will put that challenge in the group page, which is pinned in the comments.
I'm gonna try and get that done.
Are you?
Yeah.
We'll post his in the blogs too.
It's this is an area where
Ayana says, Sadie's standing in front of me, tilting her head and whining, walking around in circles because she hears our voices.
Oh no. Values are something I don't know a lot about. I know a lot about them. I just don't know about having a lot of them. So this is this one's really tough for me. Because honestly, I sold most of my values out along the way trying to get love and acceptance from other people. And I've done a lot of things that I'm not so proud of trying to get that went completely against my morals and values. So it's not like I said it to Christy before we started. This isn't called Fearlessly Connected because there's nothing to be afraid of. So,
Well, and so how I did mine was, first I had the top 3 values to kind of list those out and to help determine 5 core values. And that, like I said, that is all put in the as a blog on the web page. It's called My Operating Principles, is what I called it.
which is really, really good. And yeah. I would contend a lot of us go the route I did where we sacrifice our values. We as Americans don't really believe in standing for our values anymore because it costs. If you want proof, that look at Charlie Kirk.
Right. Hey, Angel, how are you? How was your weekend?
Love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk was a man that stood up for what he believed. And yeah.
And for anyone who has a struggle with coming up with your values, like, I completely understand. Like, it's not something that's easy.
No.
I can also, even for you, I can come up with a list of questions to kind of base the challenge off of, and I'll post them in the group.
Right.
And write them down.
That'd probably be beneficial.
That way, for anybody who needs a little bit of a guide.
Right.
I mean, I kind of did too. I mean,
right.
I'm doing good, and my weekend was good. Yay! Hey, Carrie, you made it. Hey, how are you? So glad to see all of you. But who's up for the challenge to come up with your values? Come up with your own fingerprint into your values. Give me a show of hands in the comments because I want to post that in the group. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
This is really good.
And like I said, for anybody new, mine is done and posted as a blog on our webpage. Which, when you come onto the live, it should pop up with our webpage link. If you want me to comment the link to our webpage, I can do that as well.
Christy just crushed that. It's so good. We're so excited about that. And this is, I think a lot of us don't really know what our values are. It's not really something that's taught. We're just kind of, I spend my, I don't want to get ahead of myself and say stuff that I'm going to say later. But yeah, so much of us, like, I didn't know, I wasn't even sure I had any. I remember I was about 40 years old and realized, oh my gosh, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm about. And I don't know what matters to me. Right on. Get it. Very cool. And that's just it. We really want to encourage and empower you guys to help you become your best self, whatever that means. A lot of times I can't help but share the things that matter to me, but I don't, how you get there is your story, not mine.
Right. And I'll post the questions with the challenge.
I know for me where I grew up and how I grew up, and there were certain events that happened that made me believe that being liked, loved, and accepted was way more important than having values, and way more important than standing up for what I believe. And because of that, I've already said this, but yeah, like, I've done so many things where it's like, holy cow, that is so not who I am. But I could not believe that anybody would respect me, like me, love me or even want to be around me unless I did whatever they wanted. Um, and it's really fun. What's really the ironic thing about that is that you don't really gain the respect and approval of others until you don't really need it for yourself.
Right.
I don't know how that works.
Well, and
But
values are the stepping stone to help guide you in your life and help you make your decisions in life when you have challenges or, you know, or not challenges. Like it
I
just helps you with everything in your life to, live, in a way that's, um, I don't know.
I don't know if anybody out there has ever been lost. I mean lost. I mean you don't know where you're at, but you know where you need to go to get back to safety.
Right.
And that I love the compass analogy because it's absolutely perfect. And that is, um, a lot of times in life, it gets dark and the the road gets hard to see, and the fog sets in, and you can't see what's coming up. And I really love that. It's so true that I never considered it this way, that your values are the compass that you look at that show you, oh, this is, well, actually, this in my, this way, where I'm at is north, or,
Well, and on the image that I
and
created
whichever way you
for
want
my
to go.
values, it has a compass on
Right.
the image, which is also on the website.
Yeah.
So if you click on the website and go to the blogs, mine is posted there. That might help anybody also with finding theirs for the challenge. You can check out mine.
Right.
But I also found a really good definition of what are values. Values are the core beliefs and principles that guide our actions, decisions, and behavior. They reflect what matters most to us and serve as an internal compass that helps us determine right from wrong, important from trivial, and worthy from unworthy. Values can include concepts like honesty, compassion, loyalty, creativity, and responsibility, and they are shaped by our experiences, culture, and upbringing. I thought that was a really good definition of what values are and how they're used.
Yeah. and that's exactly it. I used to have some good friends. One of them's dead, and the other one I've lost contact with. But they were both bikers, and they were riding in the fog one night, and Jack was following Frank, and Frank got up ahead, and for whatever reason, Jack couldn't even see the road. The only thing he could see was the tail light on Frank's bike. And I would contend our values are a lot like that. That we don't need to see the road, we don't need to see the destination. If we know what our values are, we know which direction we're heading. And I won't lie, this this message for me is a godsend, in a time when I'm really, really struggling. I have come to realize some things about myself that I don't like at all. Actually, I would contend I almost hate. Um, and I'm making some changes in my life and my behaviors that, um, I'm really happy to be making these changes, but realizing I need to is very, very painful and very, very, it's very sad. Um, self realize it's funny because like I can see things so well in others and yet miss the nose on my own face.
Right. What is one value that everybody knows that they have? At least one. Throw it out there in the comments. I'd love to see, and that can help you get started on the challenge.
the workaholic in me says work, hard work. Which that's a whole nother issue. um, which that's the hard one. That's one of the hard ones for me, is putting down the work and taking care of other responsibilities. Um,
Well, one of mine is definitely loyalty. Definitely loyalty. Staying true to the people and causes that I'm about,
yeah.
and believe in. Yeah.
Before the last week or two, I probably would have added in compassion, and it is. Although I've come to understand that's one that I don't. I need to learn more about.
See what people post.
Oh, I see those hearts exploding.
See, no matter
Thank
what,
you all.
always be kind and honest.
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah. And then it went dim.
Complete unwavering kindness, even when someone does me wrong. That's a really good one. So I see kind and honesty, loyalty. Those are all really, really good.
They are. And a lot of times that kind is really, really hard, especially in America in this day and age, because it's do unto others as they do unto you, or do unto others before they do unto you, not do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Right.
You know, that's the new American way is, and you know, of course, that's what Jesus taught, was do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Right.
Treat people how you want to be treated. And it's so easy to get caught up in, well, they, you know, I was, and then, you know, that guy cut me off, or, and then he flipped me off on top of it, or, which, you know, they were poopy to me. That guy stole from me. So and so hurt me. And you know, Jesus taught that if we just love the people that love us, we're no different than anybody else. Everybody loves people that love them.
Right.
You know, to love those that mistreat you.
It's hard.
That's where you're operating in God room.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
that's when you're doing something more than just acting out of self.
Well,
Go ahead.
a quote to go along with this is Galatians 5:22-26. I thought it was really good.
It is.
This might help everybody too with the challenge. Is but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. And those who are Christ's have crucified the flesh with its passion and desires. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not become conceited, provoking one another, envying one another.
Right.
I thought it was a really good quote.
And to which I would add James chapter 1 verse 8, which, you know, so much of my life at least has been, oh, I just need to do this. Oh, wait, I got to go do that. Oh, you know, like a pastor described it so well when he said, most people are like an empty paper cup in a parking lot on a breezy day. They just blow over here and blow over there.
Hey, Christy, how are you?
Hi. James 1:8 says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You know, and these values allow us the opportunity to fill our cup with something so we stop being blown all over.
Right. Well, and 6 reasons why they are important.
Get them. Look at this.
6 reasons. Forgot a letter. Shape our identity, to shape who we are as individuals. We want our values to be authentic, not to be of other people, or have it be of you and authenticity. To shape who you are individually. Guide decision making, to help guide us in decision making. Sorry, that was really cool. 3, to influence relationships in a good way. We want good morals. We want good values.
and healthy relationships.
Right.
I don't judge people that go out and drink, but I don't hang out with them either.
Right. Provide meaning and motivation. Gives us a meaning in life, and to help motivate us to walk in our values in life.
So much.
Oh no, you're okay, Christy. You guys comment anytime. Blow us up in the comments. I don't care.
It's quite all right.
I will stop if I have to and say, hey, we're going to take a pause and read through some comments.
Yeah, circle back.
We will still continue talking, and we'll stop and read comments as needed.
Yeah, we might have to circle back, but that's quite all right.
You guys are never interrupting us. Please blow it up.
Yep.
Number 5, serve as a moral compass.
Which that's so much of what we've been talking about here.
Build yourself a compass using your values. And 6, the last one is enhance overall happiness.
Which, that's, I really know for in my life, that's a huge one. So much of my unhappiness is because I don't live honest with myself. I'm for so much of my life, I have tried to be somebody and something that I'm not. So somebody that I don't even know can be impressed with it. One of my favorite quotes, I memorized it. It came from Will Smith, who's not exactly the most charitable or popular guy now, but he said most people spend money they don't have to buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like or even know. And it's so true. So much of what we do is just keeping up with the Joneses, trying to impress other people with blank, look good for whatever, and it's all empty. It's all vanity. To quote Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1,
right.
It's all meaningless. It's all vanity. And so much of that unhappiness just stems from what's worse is so often when we try something that isn't us and come up short, we double down and try harder and do more of what we don't like to become who we're not, to impress people that really probably don't matter. At least not to us. Now, I think it was Sarah that said, the people that mind don't matter. The people that don't matter mind.
Right.
And at least in my life, that's the emptiness that feeds the addiction, that fuels that desire to do anything to stop feeling the feelings, because that's a cold, bitter, empty place. And the harder you push, the deeper the hurt runs. Um, you know, um, the term is stark raving sober. I've been there a lot,
Right.
sadly.
For the most part now, I don't care what someone thinks to a point.
You know, um, and that's just it, is allowing yourself the time to, like, I can see how this works. I haven't applied it in my life, so I certainly am not trying to come off like the mayor or anything. I'm actually really excited about this because this gives me hope for things I'm struggling with in my own life. But in order to be your best self, you have to find out who you are, and that's literally what doing this is.
Can you hear me now? Mine's working now.
Hey, there's the green light.
Okay, the sound should be on now.
Yeah, I was noticing I couldn't see your green light.
Hopefully you guys could still at least hear us a little bit. Right?
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
All right, you watch my light, I'll watch yours.
Right? Hey, you can hear us now. So,
I was just gonna say that's one of the things that makes you so amazing, Christy. You're blinking red. Is that
yeah,
you actually know
I
who
think
you
our
are.
microphones are dying, you guys.
Yeah. Which, yeah, you're blinking red again.
Oh man.
Um,
But a
yeah.
question to ask, one question is, what moments make you most proud? And allow that to help guide you in your challenge. That, for anybody who's just joined, we will make that post in the group. The group, the group is linked and pinned to the top. Our website is also in. Remove that. Can you hear us?
We'll try it this way.
We got to charge our stuff now.
Yeah.
I guess we should have charged it.
Guess so. Now we know we can't get more than about
2 lives.
3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours out of the charge.
Can you hear us? I mean, can you hear us still without the microphone?
If I hold it like this and yell really loud, can you hear me?
I'm going to plug it in here. Oh,
We're over on this side.
Okay, good. At least you guys can still hear us.
Oh, this thing has to charge too?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Moments that make me most proud. I don't know. I would say that so much of mine is when I get to help other people, but the flip side of that coin is I a lot of times do that out of vanity. So that way I look good. So that way I feel like I look good.
The question was, what moments make you proud? What moments in your life make you proud?
I would say a lot of it mine is when I just let go of how I think things should end up, or stop worrying about things going right, my version of right versus God's, and just let stuff go, and I just do my best. I think that's one of mine for sure. Honest guys, I'm right in there with you. I'm gonna do this. I'm committing, yeah, Christy is like the most self-honest person I've ever known, which I've known a lot of people. My favorite game is talk to strangers, so
Right.
but I'm really excited to see where this goes, and what I'm going to learn from it. But yeah, so much of my life has been caught up in trying to control and manipulate outcomes and make sure things go the right way, and make sure I get my needs taken care of, and make sure I get my wants and all that. And I would contend one of the things I'm most proud of is when I'm actually able to let go and trust God to just take care of everything, and I just do my best.
If anybody's willing to throw it in the comments, we'd love to see them.
Yeah.
And again, for anybody who's just joined, if you go to the website, which is in the live, when you come in, I think it shows up. I don't know if it stays there or not, but it's fearlesslyconnectedcommunity.com, and in the blog section is where I posted my values that I came up with.
Which is really cool of you to share.
And in the group page, which I linked or pinned in the comments on Facebook, the group page is where I will post the challenge. Christy says, the moments that I see how awesome my son is becoming because my teaching and love and my strength to keep up on, even though I've been through so much, and the love and care I have to help others.
Right.
That's all really awesome.
Very cool.
And that's one thing you can use to do the challenge that we'll post.
And yeah. Sorry, I'm just it's really cool of you guys to share these things, and I just really want to encourage everybody that, the Bible says that iron sharpens iron, that and that's what we want this to be, is a place to come and be able to be safe, being vulnerable, and share these things so we can hone each other into the best version of ourselves we can come up with. The people that we want to be. And that's what this community is all about.
Christy says, I love that you do this. Absolutely. That's why we're here, is to be here to do this for you guys, to, support people, accept people, and help challenge people, and help people grow alongside us.
That's it.
And without judgment. It needs to be a safe place for everybody.
And we are both really concerned and upset at the way America is becoming so polarized, so us versus them, and I'm never going to sit here and pretend that I agree with everybody. I don't. But the one thing that we can all agree with is that our lives are exactly that, ours. I don't have to stand before. I believe at the end of this life, I'm going to stand before God and give an accounting. I do. Even though I'm covered by the blood of Jesus, I do believe I'm going to have to answer for things I've done. I don't have to answer for the things you've done, and vice versa. But I really want to encourage you guys, because there's been so many times in my life where I wished I had somebody there. And surviving those things and learning what I have through them. And there's been times when there has been people there, and I owe those people a debt of gratitude I can't ever repay. I never can repay them. So we are paying it forward. That is like one of the cornerstones of who I am. I know that is helping people. And yeah.
You guys should be part of sobriety pages.
Might have to look into that.
Right. And we've been posting our lives to YouTube. And hopefully soon we'll be going live. When we go live, it'll be on YouTube and Facebook at the same
simulcast.
at the same time. You think what?
I think Bree needs to go potty. Excuse me, guys. Come on, Bree. Sorry.
And you guys are more than welcome if you guys are part of any of these groups and you're allowed to share pages or lives or anything like that, please feel free to share them or us to these pages. I don't know how it would work for us to be in a group on the Facebook. I don't know how that would work.
I don't have a clue.
But if people can find us through you guys sharing us, would be the biggest and easiest way. Even if it's just because of time alone.
Right. Yeah, and that's, to thine own, to steal the quote from AA, to thine own self be true. The beautiful thing about this is that I can't work your program. You can't work my program. And it goes around and round. Nobody... What works for each and every one of us probably would not work for anybody else. And that is why... that's why I love Jesus. Straight up. Because he met me where I was. He didn't demand that I get my stuff straight. He didn't tell me to clean up my act and over the years, I've slowly begun to hone my values and beliefs and find out what matters to me. And it's allowed me the ability to stop doing things that are unhealthy, and it's also allowed me to do more of the things that do benefit me. Obviously, I didn't graduate to perfect. I still have behaviors I need to cut out. I still have shortcomings and faults.
Everybody has shortcomings and faults.
But I don't... I don't feed those behaviors anymore like I used to. I don't hang out with people that aren't living in a similar manner of life. Not because they're not worthy or anything, but because their energy draws me in a direction I don't want to go. I'm careful who I talk to. I'm careful to what I listen to, what I read, what I watch. Because once again, we're all kind of like paper cups in a parking lot. Some are more full than others, so some drift slower than others. But you eventually will migrate to whoever you're hanging out with. You will. And that's the big question. That's why I stopped hanging out with Lincoln Park and started hanging out with Tony Robbins.
Right.
And why am I having such a brain fart right now? Craig Groeschel. And, I stopped listening to people that were stuck on their problems and their struggles and wanting to commit suicide and ultimately doing it. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. I don't care. Benningcourt, I can't remember. Rest in peace, it really makes me sad. And started listening to people that were about finding solutions through problems. And that's what the values are, is it allows you to remove unhealthy influences from your life and migrate towards where you want to go, whatever that is.
I found mostly sharing my hurt and experience and being heard and not judged is the most important for me. Being able to talk about it and just to get it out is, I think, helps anybody.
Huge.
Especially without the judgment.
Catharsis is the term given when you just open up and let out all of your emotional pain verbally.
Right.
And I mean, that's literally, that's what going to an NA or AA meeting is. There's more to the 12-step programs than meetings, a lot more, but that's really what going to a meeting is people sharing their experience, strength, and hope, and drawing from that. Over the years, I've come to find that I have different values and beliefs than those programs. God bless them. They're wonderful, and everybody in them. I have a few key emotional, not emotional, philosophical differences that I cannot reconcile anymore. I can't get down with. But I will always be grateful to those places for the things I learned and the way they saved my life. You know. So, how we doing? We got comments, or are we just about there? Where are we at, baby?
I have to go, but I would love continuous prayers for me, giving me a job. I feel it. I'm so close. I've had multiple interviews. I'm excited to start working and try to be successful again and happy. Absolutely, Christy.
Yeah.
Yes, we will definitely add you to the prayer list. And I think we'll probably complete our topic in live, and keep a lookout for the challenge that we will post in the group page on Facebook. We'll post it there, and you guys can do the challenge. It'd be awesome to see everybody's values.
You know, that's just it. It works if you work it, and we're all worth it. They used to say that every meeting, but it's true. You know, like, it doesn't matter what your desire is, what your goal is, what your lifestyle that you want to have is. If you want it, it is attainable, and we just have to work towards those things we want. And that's, you know, it's hard to become a concert pianist if you never play the piano. Instead, focusing in on, it's also hard if you focus in on, well, I've got stubby fingers, or I don't have the timing, or I got this, or I got that, versus just playing. And our values help us to find those things we want and hone those skills that we need to get where we want to go. Yeah, our puppy's saying we got to go. So I'm going to say a prayer real quick. Sorry about the dog barking. The microphone's cut that out, but we don't have them right now. Father, thank you so much for this time and this community where we can share and encourage and empower one another to become our best selves. Thank you for giving us faith and courage to walk through the scary times. Thank you that even when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. That you never shut doors without opening windows, that the tests become testimonies, and the pain produces maturity. Help us through this week, Lord. Thank you for this time. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you, guys. Sorry about the microphone mishap. We are going to get them charged for next week. And again, look out for the challenge in the VIP group, which is pinned in the comments. Yeah, and we look forward to next week.
Yeah.
Have a great week, you guys.
Happy
Bye.
Tuesday tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah.